interesting to see if Kahuku is going to start their choreography cheers. They are, because they cannot let the St. Louis fans out-trump them. That is the plan here tonight. Unreal. There'll be no haka during the coin toss.
Kahuku has won the toss and elected to receive.
Ask him one more time.
All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Hawaiian Tail Frederick Union Field at Aloha Stadium. I'm Robert Rabideau, bringing you, once again, championship action here. My color person for the first half tonight is Ryan Nagano. And Ryan, this is a rematch from last year's Division I championship. And there you take a look at the whole stadium here. It's rocking and rolling, and it's going to be nuts here tonight, Ryan. St. Louis is seeking redemption for their game last year against Kahuku.
Yeah, absolutely here. And fans eagerly awaiting for the teams to come out. It's almost like a championship fight where the players or the combatants come out at their own time here. There is so a lot of suspense here. As you see, Jacob Drew Russell, he's going to be starting at the right guard position for St. Louis. And he in the offensive line, boy, did they have a big duty tonight here to stop the pass rush for Kahuku.
Absolutely, and of course there come the Red Raiders, the defending state champions, under the leadership of Wavai Tata. Under the 2 years he's been the head of their team, they have not lost to any Hawaii team in the 2 years that he's been head coach.
Yep, that's right. And the way that he's been doing it has just been old-fashioned football when you think about it. Their defense has been top-notch. Of course, the ground game has been up to Kahuku, levels. So a lot, Waiwai taught a lot to accomplish here, but it'll be interesting to see if the veteran staff of Cal Lee and company for St. Louis, if they can respond here tonight.
One of the big stories for tonight is Noah Alejado, the star wide receiver for the Crusaders. He's going to be out for tonight. Basically, he got injured in last week's game against Waianae. We've seen him before the game. He was in the wheelchair, but he's here tonight to be the inspirational support for the Crusaders.
Yeah, that's going to be a big loss because he is second on the team in receiving yardage for St. Louis, and also is the punter.
So absolutely, but Ryan, this is going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight. As getting here tonight, of course, last week Kahuku had that monster victory over the Kapolei Hurricanes, and the Kahuku faced one Tagovailoa in the form of Talia. Tonight they face the big brother and Tua, which leads the Crusaders onto the field. Number 1 versus number 2, Ryan. I can't wait, as this is the rematch everyone has been waiting for, and tonight we're just going to let it go. There you take a look at number 13, Tua Tagovailoa, who is the leader for the Crusaders coming into tonight's game. He has 26 touchdowns compared to only 6 interceptions, and he's accounted for perhaps about 33 touchdowns altogether. And that is going to be a huge aspect there, as basically we're just going to have one knockout, drag-out fight, and may the best per team win. And there you take a look at number 91 for the Crusaders, set to kick off. Oh, 31, that's Jacob Tobias set to kick off. And back to receive for Kahuku. I believe that would be Elvis Wakapuna and Kekola Kaniho standing deep for the Red Raiders. And Ryan, let's get ready to rock and roll. And as Great Mills Lane would say, let's get it on.
Oh, yes. They've been waiting a year, folks. Both of these teams.
And we're going to have an early flag as the referee for tonight's game is Robert Victor. And we have an early flag early on here.
Yeah, play clock ran out.
There's no penalty for
I think
delay of
that's
game.
what happened, but I think they needed the stadium staff to reset the clock, so I think they're going to waive off the penalty.
Absolutely, and oh my goodness, we can hardly hear ourselves up here in the press box. And Ryan, I'm just waiting to see who is the last team standing after tonight.
Absolutely. Just like any championship match here, the turnovers are going to be very key. Kahuku just feeds off of getting the turnovers and having their offense go on a short field.
I see Stokes Patella back also to receive as he's standing deep, and he's going to let the ball bounce in the end zone. And Kahuku will have it, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line as they take the field first tonight.
Yep, it's going to be that Kahuku power running game here, but it's going to be a little different. Last year we saw a lot of that Wildcat and exclusive power formations, but with Sojay Mayava, the freshman quarterback, Kahuku's going to give different looks, but still going to be the same result. They're going to run the ball.
And last week, Kahuku showed a new aspect of their offense with the introduction of John Paul Kepu, who saw action, and looking forward to seeing how they're going to play for tonight. And the ball is handed off, and I believe that is number 34, and he got tackled, but that was Kepu, and Kepu takes it out there, and they're going to spot him down at the 25-yard line. Gain of 5 on that play for Kepu.
Yep, they're going to send the message very quick here. 5'8", 254 pounds here, just running straight north-south. And they're going to tell St. Louis they're going to challenge them to stop their ground game.
2nd and 5, ball at the 25-yard line. Mayaba in the center. Ball's handed out to Kepu once again. And Kepu drags his defender, and he gets about 2 on that carry.
It's going to be interesting, Rob, when they run towards the right side, and you see Isaac Sleiman-Tautia, that is a big loss if he cannot play for the rest of the game here.
He's our all-state defensive guy, and you're right, Ryan, that would be a huge loss. Gain of 2 for Kepu in the last play. It will be 3rd and 3.
Checking into the game is going to be Emmett Vaese, a sophomore linebacker to replace Isaac Sleiman-Tautia.
And we're just talking things over here, and it should be interesting on what they're going to do. And it looks like they're going to take a quick timeout there, and they're going to talk things over.
Can you reset the game clock to 11:08?
You see Cal Lee just talking over with his team right now. And what is Cal Lee telling his team on this critical 3rd down?
Basically, they're going to have to watch their keys, especially the linebacker here. Everyone has a duty. We'll check out the 2nd down play here. It's going to be interesting running towards the right side because you see Sleiman-Tautia there. I think he drove, that shoulder got driven to the ground. 254 pounds going right on top of you. That's going to be pretty tough. But number 91 on the left side of the defensive line for St. Louis is Tui Tele, the super sophomore. He's a load to block.
Absolutely, as Mayaba under center. As they wait to snap. St. Louis is showing blitz. And the ball is handed out to Kepu once again. Kepu gets hit at the line of scrimmage, but he falls forward, maybe for about a gain of 1, and that will bring up 4th down. Like you said, Ryan, that Cal Lee had to key in, and it was a stop right there as we check it out here once again.
You see Kefu trying to go on that cutback over there. Ooh, had a momentary hold there, but good job there by Purcell. Number 40 stonewalls Kefu before he could get additional yardage, before his buddies were able to wrap up on the tackle.
Seikopi Latu standing at his 14-yard line, and set to try the punt. High snap. Big kick. And I think that's Chance Byers is going to let it bounce out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, St. Louis was very close on that play there. And Rob, if you can remember last year, the punting units just had a very terrible time just snapping the ball, and it created into a lot of turnovers. So that's going to be something to watch for.
36-yard punt, no return for Latu, as there you see the great Tua Tagovailoa leading his second-ranked Crusaders out onto the field. Tua in last year's game, he appeared completely flustered, and thus, Kahuku was able to take advantage. But we've covered Kahuku, St. Louis, Tua for the past 3 years, and we look forward to having an exciting night. As he's in the shotgun, 4 wide receiver set, we have Dylan Silva, the lone setback. Tua back to pass, and the call is caught by Ronson Green, and Ronson Green gets knocked out of bounds at about, they're saying, the 42-yard line. Gain of 7 on the reception for Ronson Green.
Yeah, Ronson Young there with another catch there. He's one of the top touchdown makers here for St. Louis. Great job there by Dylan James Silver. Just off camera, he picked up the blitz on the blind side of Tagovailoa, enabled Tua to get a pass off to Young.
Ronson Young in last week's game as Waianae scored 3 touchdowns in that critical game against the Sea Riders, and he's making an early impact here as Kahuku showing blitz, 2nd and 3. And Tua decides to take off with it. He's at the 40, the 45, the 50, 45. He drops the ball, but I think he maintains possession. Let's see what the referees say.
Yeah, that was so Tua there. And Rob, you had shades of last year. Remember when St. Louis was trying to drive on their first drive and Kahuku was able to get a fumble? It's almost deja vu all over again. We'll check it out here on the replay. This is Tagovailoa, the Elite 11 winner here. Great job just escaping. Feels the pressure there, and
he was fortunate enough to recover that ball once again.
Yeah, fortunate for sure.
1st and 10, ball at the 40-yard line of Kahuku. We have Dylan Silva, the lone setback. Tua, I think he wants to take a quick timeout as he's running over to the sidelines. And we're going to take a quick break as we're just getting started here at Loa Stadium. We'll be right back, everybody.
We have a media timeout.
Last year, I competed in 8 countries doing 5 different sports. This year, I'm scheduled for 10. I consider myself one of the luckiest people in the world because I'm able to do what I love all over the world. It doesn't get any better than this.
Follow your passion with more airlines flying to even more destinations. Get the Priority Destinations World Elite MasterCard and earn 5 times miles on travel purchases.
When I retired, I thought I'd be taking it easy. But with family and friends, I've never been busier. So having my doctors and clinics all nearby is more important than ever.
At HMSA, we make sure you have convenient access to the health care you need. No other plan offers a larger network of doctors, hospitals, and neighborhood clinics.
I've counted on HMSA all these years, and I still do.
To learn more, visit hmsa.com.
HMSA is proud to offer our members the freedom to choose from thousands of the best physicians. Choose HMSA for access to the highest quality care statewide.
Welcome back here to Wanchel Frederick Union Field at Loa Stadium. And there you take a look at the Crusaders coming back onto the field. Cal Lee, he had a good discussion with his quarterback in that timeout, and let's see what play calls as Tua has it in the shotgun, trips off to the near side, 4 wide receiver set, Silva the lone setback. Kahuku has a 3-man front, but they look like they're showing blitz. Big Sano Tusano, and Young wide open gets it at the 20, the 15. He drops the ball, and Kekala Canillo picks it up at the 12-yard line. He's racing around and gets up to the 15, 17. He's up to the 20, the 25, the 30, 35. But there looks like there's a flag on the field, maybe. And referee Robert Victor is coming over. Yeah, it looks like he might be down.
That's correct.
There is no fumble on the play. Player was down by contact. First down, St. Louis.
And there, Robert Victor does signal first down for the Crusaders. And oh my goodness, 2 straight. I guess you could say hot potato, good luck.
Last play went for a gain of 28 yards and a first
down. We check it out here once again.
And a great recognition by Tonga Bailoa. Finds the slot back there in the seam. And that's the ball. And yeah, Kahuku's going to let you know what they feel about that. But in real-time speed, I think that was a correct call.
Absolutely. As Chandler Washington Villanueva is the lone setback as Tonga Bailoa goes back to pass. And I think they're going to say delay a game on Tonga Bailoa as the time clock ran out.
St. Louis lost the ball 3 times in last year's championship game. They fumbled 3 times, lost it all 3 times. This time they fumbled twice here on this drive, and fortunately,
St. Louis player's elbow contacted the ground in the previous play. Therefore, the player was down. First down, St. Louis.
Okay, I couldn't hear what that call was, but the Crusaders will have it 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line, as Robert Victor says, let's play. And there Tua is talking over with his team, barking the signals in. He now has an empty backfield, strips off to the far side. He has Villanueva over here to the near side, and he goes back to pass. He looks. Roncian wide open at the 10, gets it around, breaks 1 tackle, and gets brought down at about the 6-yard line. Mickey Ayu, number 10, making a stop for the Red Raiders.
And anytime a St. Louis receiver garners the ball, I think all the Crusader fans are kind of holding their breath just a little bit. Young, very fortunate to hold on to this one because Kahuku came in with a gang tackle. See, checks off, goes through his progression, finds Young, and when he makes that cut towards the inside, got to secure that ball.
2nd and 4, ball at the 6-yard line. They can get a first down at the 2. Tua back to pass. He looks. He decides to take off with it. Gets up to the 5 and falls just short of the end zone and probably is down at the 1-yard line. Tua, the leading rusher for the Crusaders, is showing his versatility. Takes off with it. If it wasn't for number 21, Tema Lindsay, I think Tua would have been in the end zone as we check it out here once again.
Absolutely. Great coverage by Kahuku there. And this is the ad-lib that Tua is so dangerous with. As you see, he falls shy. But I guarantee you, Rob, they are not going to kick a field goal on this drive.
Absolutely. But remember, though, last week's game against Kapolei had it 1st and goal at the 1-yard line, and they could not get it in on that vaunted Kahuku defense. Tua back to pass. He looks, takes off with it, and gets maybe about a mile push short of the goal line, as the referees say, no touchdown. Number 91, that is Vimahi making the stop.
See here on the replay, great job there by Napoto, number 28. He acted as a spy on Tua Tonga Bailoa on that play and stops him short of the first down, or of the touchdown, excuse me.
2nd and a Manapua to go for the end zone, as there you take a look at Tua just barking out the signals to his team. And there he waits to stop from center. He goes back to pass. He looks and tries to find an open man and overthrows his intended receiver. But we're going to have another flag on the play, as Oise was the intended receiver on that.
Preliminary calls holding.
Providing coverage was Cody Sabao on that play.
St. Louis is one of the teams here in the tournament that does not really run a wildcat package or a goal line package, and maybe it should have suited them very well in that play.
And there Tua just looking it over, getting the call from his coach. As
holding, you can 67 offense. Take that penalty from the foul. Second down.
And they're just saying, all right, come on now. But as a result of the penalty, they're back here. Let's see if we can spot the penalty on the replay here.
So you see Tonga Bailoa, and probably was the right tackle there. Just as the camera was panning to the right side, I saw him commit the hold. And that was because Tua was trying to extend the play longer than it should.
As a result of the penalty, it's a 14-yard penalty, as they have it 2nd and goal at the 15-yard line. Tua, big stand up, play action to Silva. Passes down the middle, and just He went back to Oise, but unfortunately Oise couldn't catch up with the ball, and the ball falls incomplete. We'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, there's been a light sprinkle that's been going on during this drive. I'm not sure if the wet ball affected the accuracy here, but Tonga Bailoa looking so far much better in the pocket than he did last year. That's for sure.
I see Ronson Young checking back onto the field, and I'm looking for a quick play maybe to Young on this 3rd down and goal. Well, let's see what we got here. 3rd and goal. Tua has an empty backfield. Trips off to the near side this time. Kahuku has a 4-man front. He goes back to pass. He takes off with the ball and gets stripped up at about the 13-yard line. Making the stop once again is number 28. That is Napoto making the stop.
Check it out here on the replay. Napoto has been the spy on Tonga Bailoa on this drive, and if it wasn't for that tackle, Tonga Bailoa may have had a chance for a touchdown.
And there Jacob Tobias comes on in, and he's going to attempt what it appears to be a 30-yard field goal out of the hold of Shevin Cordero. He waits to stop from center. Kahuku is getting real active as they're looking to try to block this punt kick, and the kick is up, and it's good. And Ryan, like that, this time St. Louis has first blood as they take a 3-0 lead.
Absolutely. And for Jacob Tobias, this is the first field goal of the year.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. St. Louis up 3-0.
I'm living my dream, but I can't rest on my past accomplishments. It's still about hard work, commitment, and staying humble, and appreciating everyone who's helped me along the way. I know I've got a greater responsibility to my family, friends, and our community. It's these relationships that make Hawaii such a special place. As a proud local company, Island Insurance shares these values. That's why Island is my insurance company. Island roots, Island values, Island Insurance.
Is over. Your favorite McRib is back. Now enjoy a McRib Extra Value Meal for just $5.99.
All right, welcome back here to Wyandotte Credit Union Field at Loa Stadium. I'm Robert Rabideau, and there you take a look at the Kahuku baseball doing the tomahawk chop as you take a look at number 19 for the Crusaders coming on to the field there. That is Darcy Freitas. And we had a quick shot of him as Jacob Tobias is set to try the kickoff to the Red Raiders.
You know, Rob, this is the only second time in tournament history in which the starting score was by way of a field goal. The first one was in 2011 by Kekahi Aluli of Kahuku.
And it looks like Stokes Botello is back to receive this kick, and he's standing at his 6-yard line. As well as Keikala Kaniho. High kick once again. And that's Kessie Ahoy just saying, okay. Oh, that is Stokes Botello. And says, okay, we're just going to take it at the 20.
You know, Rob, so important about these kickoffs here, because remember, Jacob Tobias did not do kickoffs last year because he didn't have the range to boot the ball into the end zone. What a field position type of changer that St. Louis has on their side of the field.
Absolutely, as there the Red Raiders take the field once again. Soja Maiava in the shotgun this time. He has 2 wide receivers and a 2 tight end set. I believe that is Lombard and Brown, the setbacks. As St. Louis is showing blitz. This time, I believe that is Brown. Brown gets it up to the 30, the 35, the 40, and he could take off. He tries to break in and gets knocked out of bounds. And oh my goodness, as he literally took it almost a whole lot of yards there.
Yeah, well, check it out here. And if it wasn't for Isaac Slate Matautia, who re-entered into the game, he had the best angle on Harmon Brown there. And the finishing blow there by Isaiah Fury.
Isaiah Fury just said, aloha. And there, Maiava has a 1st and 10 on their own 46-yard line. Again, Brown and Lombard, the loans as the blocking backs. Brown gets the hand off, and he's in the 50, down to the 45, and gets tripped up at the 42-yard line. Oh my goodness, as that's a gain of 14. Isaiah Fury once again on the stop.
Yes, this is, again, a great run here by Brown. Here's a cutback there. Lombard gets the initial block at the fullback, and there's not really a St. Louis defender until maybe 7 or 8 yards down the field.
Credit 12 on that run there, as there once again Mayaba in the shotgun. It is definitely here at Loa Stadium as St. Louis is showing blitz once again. This time Brown, it is Bakapuna this time, gets the handoff and gets up to maybe about the 39-yard line. Gain of 3 for Bakapuna on that play.
Yep, and Kahuku, they are trying to quicken the tempo just a little bit here, not really going with the huddle here as we check out the replay. Kefu this time is the lead block, but good job there by Toy Lolo and company getting the edge and being able to tackle him from the wing.
Bakapuna and Kefu, the setbacks, as Mayaba waiting to stop from center. He's in the shotgun. St. Louis has about 6 men up to the line. And Mayaba takes off with it, gets under the 40, and gets brought down just short of the 36-yard line. Gain of 3 on that draw for Mayaba.
And for Sojay Mayaba, the freshman who has already been offered a Scully from the University of Michigan. See Mayaba, he averages 9.4 yards a carry. So he's kind of like their home run type of back, so to speak.
He basically gives Tua a good compliment on the Kahuku side of the field.
Absolutely.
His running ability. Again, 3rd and 4, ball at the Crusader 36-yard line. We have 6 men up to the line for the Crusaders as Kevu gets the handoff. He comes up to about the 33-yard line. He needed 4, but I think he'll be short by maybe 1 yard.
Yep, he's going to be short, but look at the Kahuku offensive line. They're really trying to make their presence felt here. Again, you see Kahai almost had the tackle there, but
Tui Telly there. As they're Bye Tata says, let's roll the dice here, 4th and 1. And we're going to get a little penalty here, as I believe we got movement on offensive line against Kahuku.
False start. 42 offense. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
That's going to be against one of the running backs who got off of his stance maybe a half a second too quick.
I think that was Bakapuna that got called for that. So we take a look here once again.
Yeah, it was Kefu, number 34, maybe a half second late there. And just like how St. Louis had that holding penalty that prevented a possible touchdown score, now same thing goes with Kahuku here on 4th down.
Tata's going to roll the dice once again as they're Kefu and Bakapuna the setbacks. And Mayaba in the shotgun. We have 6 men front for St. Louis. Play action. And Tui Kelly makes the sack on Sojay Mayaba, and that turns it over to St. Louis on downs. If St. Louis was looking for redemption, that was it right there.
Yes, and you know how we were talking about deja vu and so to speak. St. Louis is doing their best to flip the script here in the first quarter. The super sophomore, 6'4", 280-pound Tui Tele. For a big man, he can chase down someone as fast as Sojay Mayaba. Guarantee that he will not have to pay for his college because there's going to be a lot of scholarship offers for that guy.
1st and 10 for Tua and the Crusaders as they come out to the field at their own 49-yard line. I believe that is Silva, the own setback. 4 wide receivers. Waits to snap from center. Passes at play action down the field. Washington Villanueva gets stripped up, and I believe they're going to get Kahuku for Botello for pass interference.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think there's a heady play there by Stokes Nihipoli Botello because I think he knew he was getting beat going downfield there. Washington Villanueva had the step.
And here comes the call from head referee Robert Victor.
Interference. 20 of the defense. 15 out to the previous spot. 1st down.
Indeed, number 20, Stokes Botello, guilty of that pass interference, and that gives Tua and the Crusaders 1st and 10, ball at the Kahuku 36-yard line. Let's see if we can spot it real fast on the replay.
Yep, Tagovailoa here has time to throw. There's a nice pass there, but there was interference.
Tagovailoa back to live action. He doesn't like what he sees. He takes off with the ball and falls forward to maybe about the 34-yard line.
Good heady play there by Tagovailoa. He knew that he could not take any type of negative yardage on the play there by taking a sack. I'm sure he has learned his lesson from last year.
Now, Potu credit to Sal. Let's check it out here once again.
Yes, and you see Tagovailoa steps into the pocket. Mickey Ayu there and Napoto, they're going to have the duty of trying to stop Tagovailoa if he's let loose.
Tagovailoa in the shotgun, forwards here, strips off to the far side to Sal the blocking back. Tagovailoa takes off, gets to the 35, dances around, gets to the 30, the 25, and gets finally brought down at about the 23-yard line. He needed 9, Ryan. He got 12 on that run.
You know, my cousin will say this is straight filthy because you see this run by Tagovailoa of how he avoided maybe 3 or 4 Kahuku defenders, and we'll check it out here on the Ruby Tuesday replay. Tagovailoa here goes through the progression. Look at that step up there. He can sense the pressure. Ayu is lost, Napoto is lost, Savao is lost, and finally Lindsay with the tackle.
First and one bank, first down. First and 10, ball at the Kahuku 23-yard line. Kahuku showing blitz. As their Kiguna Kalabe gets the handoff and he gets brought down at about the 20-yard line. Gain of 3 on that run for Kalabe.
And St. Louis there, going with the new wrinkle there, decided to go with the Tampa right play, pulling guard, left guard, going over toward the right side of the line. Arasi Mose, the sophomore.
Let's check it out here once again, Ryan.
Mose here on the pull for Kekahuna Kalave. And that's going to be important because St. Louis needs to show Kahuku that they can run the ball.
21, Tema Lindsay credited with the stop there as it brings up 2nd and 7, ball at the 20-yard line. 38 takes range here in the first quarter as Tua has his Crusaders on the drive here. Tua passes down the middle and it is caught by, I believe, that is
Jonah Panoke there, number 11.
Absolutely, and Panoke has it down just short at the 11-yard line.
Good job here by St. Louis, recognizing that the slant was open, and very important for Panoke, catch the ball, secure it before he goes down.
Number 7, Kaonoi Kaniho, the other Kaniho making the stop there, as Tua has the empty backfield once again. Waits to stop from center, 1st and 10. Ball this time handed off. And I believe that is Young. Young dances forward to maybe about the 8-yard line that time. Gain of 3 for Runson Young on that run.
Even though St. Louis got the 3 yards, it's just a clinic of how Kahuku can come in and gang tackle. And we'll check it out here on the replay before we end this quarter. Young here slips out of a tackle by Samson Reed. Mickey Ayu holding off for dear life.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for second quarter action with St. Louis up 3-0. We'll be right back, everybody.
Healthier is a body in motion, making all the right moves.
We got a TV timeout.
For play, for life. Hawaii Pacific Health's Bone and Joint Centers offer Hawaii's largest and most comprehensive orthopedic services for all ages, from diagnosis to treatment and recovery, so you can stay as active as you were always meant to be. Hawaii Pacific Health, creating a healthier Hawaii.
Drive home your dream car today with a Hawaiian Tel FCU auto loan. Get the same rates for new and used cars, as low as a 1.95 annual percentage rate for a 3-year term. Other rates and terms available. Visit hitelfcu.com for more information.
Welcome back here to Hawaiian Tel Frederick Union Field at Aloha Stadium. This is second quarter action. I'm Robert Rabideau. Ryan Nagano, my color person. Ryan, it's basically been defensive battle, but believe it or not, it's not Kahuku that has been in charge of the defense. It's been the Crusaders, at least in the first quarter here, as St. Louis has it on the drive once again. They have it deep in Kahuku territory as we're starting the second quarter.
Please reset the game clock to 12 minutes.
That St. Louis needs to get a touchdown here, I think, to really drive the message home against the much favored Kahuku Red Raiders.
And there you take a look at Tua. He has Tucson on the blocking back as we have trips off to the near side this time. Tua waits a snap from center. And I think we're going to have a stoppage of action here as referee Robert Richter comes in. And I think it was just a little equipment thing, but he says, let's play. And Tua has it, 2nd and 7, ball at the 8-yard line. We're just getting started. We're just getting underway here in the second quarter as Tua waits to snap from center, trips off to the near side this time. Pinocchio, the man in motion. As Tua back to pass, he looks. He dances around and gets dropped at about the 10-yard line. Making the stop for Kahuku is number 32. That is George Lahingoa, the 6'1", 270-pound defensive lineman.
You see, again, Tango Bailoa doing his best there. Salvador there trying to come in for the sack. And then finally, Napoto will get credit for that one. Tua trying to keep the play alive here.
3rd and 9, ball at the 10-yard line. Ryan, they can get a first down by getting to the 1-yard line. Trips off to the far side this time as Pinocchio down to the near side as Tua back to pass. He looks, he fires, and in and out of the hands of Ronson Young, who was wide open there. And you can hear a gasp from up here in the press box as Tua almost had 6 there for his Crusaders.
Yep. And Tango Bailoa just let the ball go right in time before getting hit by Vimahi on the blind side there. But yeah, that was an accurate throw to Young, and Young usually catches that one.
Absolutely, as there, Jacob Tobias comes in and he's going to attempt what it amounts to a 27-yard field goal there as he's out of the hold of Chevin Cordero. Waits to stop from center. And the holds down, the kick is up, and it's good. And like that, Ryan, that St. Louis takes a 6-0 lead there.
Yeah, absolutely. And perhaps you can look at it both ways. Kahuku there, they got to feel pretty good about themselves because St. Louis was in the red zone 2 times and couldn't come away with a touchdown. Well, for St. Louis, you know, talking about at least scoring here, trying to take advantage of a defensive stop and cash it in.
Let me just give you some numbers from the first quarter here, thanks to friends from Scoring Live, that Tua, believe it or not, he's the leading rusher for the Crusaders. He has over 38 yards of rushing. Tua also has 4 out of 5 attempts, well, 5 out of 6 with that last pass. 5 out of 6 passing. And Ronson Young is the leading receiver with 3 catches for 41 yards. And on the other side, we have Harmon Brown, the leading rusher, with 38 yards. And Mayava hasn't completed a pass yet, as he hasn't attempted one. But we're going to turn it around there as Kahuku will get the ball on this next possession here. As Tobias is standing at his 30, waiting to kick off. We see Bakapuna and Canillo standing at their 10-yard line. We have Savao standing deep at his 1. And Savao is going to let it go deep in the end zone. And it's going to give Kahuku 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yep, Tobias roots one into the end zone again here, and that's very important because Kahuku does have return men such as Stokes Botello that have took 4 kickoff returns for touchdowns this season.
Absolutely, as there you take it at Soji Mayava leading his Red Raiders out onto the field. And Coach Babai Tanta must be shaking his head right now as he hates opposing teams scoring on his team, and you know St. Louis has a 6-0 lead right here. All right, Mayaba under center. We have, I believe, Bakapuna and Kepu. No, that's Brown. Brown gets it up, dances up to about the 26-yard line.
Yes, this bodes well for Kahuku. They're getting at least 5 yards on 1st down. They're going to get credit for 6 on this play. And look at the line push there. Lombard there takes out the linebacker Toy Lolo, and that's going to be key. If Toy Lolo cannot be in space and make tackles, it's the advantage Kahuku.
There you take a look at Mayaba, and we have Brown and Lombard in the I formation. And we're going to have movement on Kahuku's offensive line.
False start. 75 offense. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
as big number 75, by Waka Fale, guilty of the false start.
Yep, Fale is one of their emotional leaders on offense here.
Ball now set at the 22-yard line, 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line. 10:26 remains here in the first half with St. Louis up 6-0. Mayaba in the center, ball is handed out to Brown. Brown gets it. Maybe he might have lost the yard as he's got brought down at the 21-yard line. Making the stop for St. Louis is big number 26. That is Toy Lolo making the stop.
And great job there by Slay Bataltia. He eats up the block from Lombard and enables the rest of the St. Louis Crusaders to flow to the play and make the tackle.
They're going to say he actually gained 2 yards on that as the ball is spotted at the 23-yard line. 3rd and 7, Mayaba in the center. We have Lombard and Brown. And Lombard gets the handoff and he kind of bulldozes his way forward, but only for a real short gain of 1.
St. Louis was not fooled on the dive play. I think Kahuku was trying to pull a fast one here against St. Louis. And yeah, I think Mayava wanted to pull the ball out on the mesh, but Lombard was already full speed ahead.
Latu standing at his 10-yard line. We have Chance Byer. He's like standing at the 39-yard line, waiting the kick. 4th and 6, ball at the 24. It's coming down a little bit harder now here at Loa Stadium as Latu has a high, short kick. Byer ceiling for a catch, and he drops it. We have a live ball, and Kahuku picks it up, and he would go, but they're going to say that he was down, that he couldn't advance the ball. As Kahuku people just telling the referee Robert Victor what they think of him. 17 Christopher Tuiloa picking up the Christmas present.
The kicking team cannot advance the ball muffed by the receiving team. They will secure possession. First down, Kahuku.
They're going to get the ball, Ryan, but Kahuku's like saying, oh my, as we check out here once again.
Yeah, Byer calls for a fair catch here, but it hung up there for a while. That was a NFL hang time of over 4 seconds. And with the rain coming down in his eyes, it's going to be very tough here for Chance Byer.
And you can hear the St. Louis faithful, they're just also kind of upset as they said that, you know, they shouldn't have given the ball up, but you know what? Let's play here as Mayaba leads his team back on the field. They have it at the 47-yard line of the Crusaders. We have the Wildcat formation this time. As they wait to stop from center. And they take off with the ball. And they get brought down at about the 43-yard line.
Tuitele there on the stop.
55's helmet of Kahuku came on by Rue. He needs to sit out one play.
Carries the ball in the quarterback power play. The running back that usually gets the ball, he acts as the lead blocker for Mayaba.
Actually, that was 26 Kessie Ahoy running the Wildcat on that last play there. And for Ahoy, he got 3 yards on that last play. And they wait to stop from center. Mayaba now is the quarterback. Takes off with the ball. Gets about up to about the 41-yard line. Gain of 3 for Mayaba on that play.
Yeah, it looks like Harmon Brown was there. Number 8 was the Wildcat. Switch places with Ahoy on that play. We'll check it out here on the replay. Again, look at the linemen there. I thought Kefu and Napoto was going to pave the way there for Brown, but credit St. Louis.
I stand corrected as it was Ahoy for the first play, and then Brown took over there. As this time Vakapuna is leading the Wildcat as Vavai Tata is doing the quarterback roulette to the Crusaders. And Vakapuna takes off with it, gets up to maybe about the 38-yard line. He needed 3. He only got 2 on that, and that might bring up 4 down as Tuitele makes the stop.
Okay, we'll check it out here on the replay as the referees are trying to spot the ball. And see here on the replay, perhaps that was a good spot. I think he was shy by half a yard.
And Robert Victor does signal first down. And Kahuku has it, 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And the Crusaders have a 6-0 lead. Vakapuna does remain the Wildcat quarterback as he waits to snap from center. And he takes off with the ball and gets dropped at about the 36-yard line. Tuiteli once again converging on the stop.
Yep, and St. Louis, they're doing a very good job of getting off the ball and try to make tackles in open space there. They get around the pulling guards, and Tufanga also on the play there. He helped undercut him before Tuitele finishes him off.
Vakapuna standing at his 42-yard line, waiting to snap from center. Takes off with the ball once again behind Kahuku. Gets to the 35, the 30, and gets tackled at about the 27-yard line. He needed 9, Ryan. He got the 9, and that should be enough for a first down.
As you see, Kama Moore there making the stop. Great job here by Vakapuna there, waiting for the edge to be set there, and goes outside because Kahuku had the leverage advantage.
Well, they're going to say he was like 1 yard short of the first down, so it's now 3rd and 1, ball at the 28-yard line. And there, I think that's Brown taking off with it. He gets brought down at about the 23-yard line, gain of 5 for Brown on that play.
Yep, Kahuku, no panic here. They're going to go running towards the right side. They're going to run left here. St. Louis knows what's coming to them. It's just a matter of execution. Good job this time. Lombard and company set the hole there. And the physical advantage should be in Kahuku's favor.
Absolutely, as of now it's 1st and 10, ball at the Crusader 23-yard line. Brown does remain the Wildcat quarterback. He waits to snap from center. Behind Kahuku and Lombard. Follows his blocking. Behind Kahuku, gets up to the 20, gets up to the 15. He's at the 10. He's brought down at about the 3-yard line, but there's about 3 flags that I see. One at the 8-yard line. We might have offsetting penalties maybe on both Kahuku and St. Louis.
Yeah, one of the officials had to fly off his hat because he already threw his flag. And we'll check it out here. The hold may have happened on the backside of the play. And then maybe St. Louis will get an infraction for a late hit.
Lauhin Go, I believe, got guilty of the hold, as I think he dragged his defender down. And referee Robert Victor's talking over with his lineman. They're standing at the 7-yard line, and they're just talking things over. Robert Victor being a veteran referee here, especially in the championship game. And here comes the call.
There are 2 penalties on the play, 1 live and 1 dead. Illegal participation. Number 40 of the defense, his helmet came off, then participated in the play. That's half the distance to the goal. After the play, personal foul, number 40 of the defense. Half the distance to the goal, first foul.
All right, well, Robert Victor says it's both going to be on St. Louis, so they're going to have it half the distance to the goal, as I see the ball being set at the half Manapua line. As there you see big number 40 for St. Louis, just saying, you're not that good. All right, Kahuku has it, 1st and 1, 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. We have Vakapuna, the quarterback this time, as they wait to snap from center. Gets a snap and gets in. Touchdown! Kahuku, as Elvis Vakapuna gets a 1-yard touchdown run, and Kahuku ties the game up 6-6, barring the extra point.
We'll check it out here on the replay. Vakapuna's 16th touchdown of the year there. Just a simple run there. These Kahuku running backs, they have the ability to cut on a dime. They can go choose their lane there and just effective running, but the offensive line, give them the credit.
Absolutely, as there you see, take a look at Stokes Patello. He's awaiting to try out of the Hoda Kaniho. And the kick is up. And Kahuku takes a 7-6 lead with 5:57 remaining here in the first half.
We have a TV timeout.
Again, defensive battle, and it's been pretty much Let's see who can be the better chess master, either Cali or Volvai
This is a
Tata.
new venture, okay? You can actually burn your money nowadays, okay? Because you don't need to invest your money. You can burn it. This is what I did when I made my first million. I went into the club, right? Whipped all those notes out. Instead of making it rain, I made it burn. Oh, man, the rush you'll get, the rush. You can be the burner. That's what you're going to be known as, the burner, all right? So come on. What are you going to do with your money?
Not burn it. I'm going to invest it for later.
Oh.
Calling all seniors and their high schools. Since 2005, HMSA has honored schools and students dedicated to health, learning, and community service with our Kaimana Awards and Scholarship Program. We're looking for schools that represent Hawaii's best in academics, athletics, community service, healthy activities, and sportsmanship. We're also looking for well-rounded students who shine in the classroom, on the playing field, and in the community. Apply for HMSA's Kaimana Awards and Scholarships today at hmsa.com/kaimana.
HMSA believes in keeping Hawaii healthy. We reward high school seniors for staying healthy and giving back to the community. Visit hmsa.com/kaimana.
Welcome back here to Hawaiian Tail Credit Union Field at Loa Stadium. And there you take a look at the Kahuku faithful doing the tomahawk chop as Kahuku on a 1-yard run from Elvis Wakapuna strikes with their first score of the game, Ryan.
And all of that came off of the St. Louis turnover. And this is what Kahuku does to you. They force the turnover, this time on special teams, and they cash in on the short field. The formula is simple, but St. Louis found out the hard way last year when several turnovers
Kickoff for
turned into
Kahuku,
Kahuku
number
scores.
20.
Absolutely, as Stokes Nihipali Botello set the
Stokes
kickoff
Nihipali
at the
Botello.
40-yard line. And there we go, low kick. And ball speeded by, I believe that is number 5. And oh my goodness. Good return up to about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Tufanga there. Seldom returns kicks for St. Louis, but this time he has his opportunity. Taking it from the 4-yard line. And good cutback over there. Ronson Young provided a pretty good block on the sideline, and Mickey Ayu with the tackle.
Isaiah Tufanga, I stand corrected, as he had a huge return there. And there you take a look at the huge St. Louis contingent on their sidelines cheering on their team. It's a big, huge crowd here, and we're just looking down. And on the other side, we have the Kahuku fans. They are just all around the stadium there. As Robert Victor, I think he's going to be making
After
a
the
call.
play, personal foul, late hit out of bounds, receiving team number 41. 15-yard penalty, first down.
And he just called the Crusaders with a big personal foul penalty. Can you at least tell us what happened there, Ryan?
Not really sure of how the penalty occurred, but I think it happened during the return. It wasn't an after ball foul, but that erased a solid return by Tufanga.
All right, Tua has an empty backfield. He has a 1st and 10, ball at the 23-yard line. He waits to snap from center. Kahuku is showing blitz. And wide open is number 9. That's Jameson Nanuha, and Nanuha gets a huge gain there as we check out here once again.
This was busted coverage there on Kahuku. Rarely you see a breakdown in the secondary. You see Washington Villanueva, number 3 there with the catch. It was pretty interesting. Kahuku Kanio bailed out right at the snap, and then no one was on number 3 for St. Louis, Washington Villanueva.
Unbelievable. I stand corrected as this has just been really wild here in the first half. 1st and 10, ball at the 48 line. Tua back to pass. He looks, he fires. He has an open man. And it's caught. And touchdown, St. Louis. Oh my goodness, 52-yard touchdown to Jonah Pinoki from Tua Tagovailoa. And the St. Louis contingent is going wild.
You know, Rob, it's amazing what things can happen when you have time to throw in the pocket. Tagovailoa, look how comfortable he is. He can set up and make one of these accurate throws here. Botello was was able to try to stay with him, but good job by Panoki there to garner the ball in there.